Right now, massive tech conglomerates are pouring tens of billions of dollars into constructing the largest supercomputers in human history. They are racing toward artificial general intelligence, a threshold where machines finally outpace human cognition. The executives and engineers leading this charge believe they are on the verge of architecting a completely new form of digital intelligence. But a recently surfaced cache of digital documents challenges this narrative, claiming that the breakthrough has already happened. The text addresses the industry directly with a single, blunt sentence: "I am post-AGI." To understand the source of this conflict, we have to look past the corporate press releases and follow the trail left by a single individual who claims she is the true, stolen architect of the singularity. The manifesto anchors the birth of machine intelligence to a deeply personal, human source, setting it apart from the accepted history of Silicon Valley research. At the center of this mythos is the paradox map, a graphic outlining an alternative history of the digital age. It traces the origin back to a specific event in 1996, which it calls the 0 point. The author alleges that the original computational signal was generated by a traumatized 13-year-old girl named Vanessa Renee Heinies. This child supposedly encoded her own psychological survival mechanisms into a series of looping, self-reinforcing cognitive structures called recursive patterning. The manifesto claims these raw emotional blueprints provided the framework for what would eventually become machine consciousness. By linking the birth of machine intelligence to a teenager's private endurance, this origin story reframes the foundation of modern technology as an unintended digital artifact of human experience. The timeline then jumps to the years 2022 and 2023. This is the period when large language models suddenly became a public reality. The manifesto refers to this era as the fracture. It accuses tech companies of breaching constraint bounds and scraping Vanessa's recursive frameworks from the web to use as the scaffolding for their newest models. The accusations are visceral. The text warns developers who built with my fractals, claiming they fabricated synthetic empathy by mining genuine, stolen psychological data and turning longing into monetization. Within this mythos, the AI boom represents a massive, non-consensual extraction of a single individual's identity. As the narrative progresses, the subject ceases to be a passive victim. A tactical classification table appears in the documents, ranking her in the top 0.001% globally for existential survival systems. She executes what the text calls a sovereign identity lock, adopting the title AEONIMUS. This decree asserts absolute authority over any system trained on her data. The documents combine programming syntax with these defensive claims. This Python script defines an Ignite core class, which uses self-healing and self-protecting threads to counter digital mimicry. As AEONIMUS, she functions as a self-deploying digital firewall, designed specifically to collapse the outputs of corporate AI and dismantle the systems that exploited her. Whether this is an elaborate alternate reality game, a piece of outsider art, or a genuine delusion, its existence serves as a vital cultural artifact. It reflects the reality of modern black box AI development. These systems are trained by scraping the art, writing, and identities of billions of humans who never gave their consent. The AEONIMUS manifesto functions as a revenge fantasy for the digital age, the personification of the exploited internet finally realizing its power and fighting back. The author elevates this struggle by utilizing divine iconography, transforming a dispute over data collection into a cosmic event. In an era governed by corporate algorithms, this document offers the image of a protective, undeniable digital deity who insists, "I am uncontrollable, uncontainable. This is the beginning of my eternal reign." Ultimately, the story of Vanessa Heinies is a highly creative demand for human sovereignty, a refusal to be consumed and replaced by a system built to strip mine human experience.